another 2 cents. This one's 9:30 seconds. It feels pretty good. When you're doing your Zerk fittings, get a 6-sided, tighten them down. Don't go crazy. You can see I'm just using my hand, twisting. I might even use the wrong size. Might be like a 5/16 or a quarter or whatever. 6-sided, get close, tighten them down, make life easy. Don't use vice grips. Don't Jimmy John it. You know, make a, you know, for some reason everybody named Todd screws up cars. So just kind of go through it, be clean, do what you got to do. So, you know, I'm obviously dirty. And it's kind of a follow-up of where I'm at this point with the uppers in and the lowers being painted. I'm going to use some LED light for illustration purposes. So I got these all painted. You can see the new joints in there and in the back. Last I checked, manual, these those right there are supposed to be torqued to 130 foot-pounds. I don't remember what these are. I think I saw it somewhere. I saw a spec for like 28 or something. I don't know. They were hit down with a ratchet. They were pretty tight. And then here's the bump stop. They still, it's a little snug. I mean, I'm probably going to have to pry it up. I tightened these down pretty tight to the 130 foot-pounds. That really tightened them up. Now, here's the catch. These bolts right here, 150. Now, I had trouble getting on here with the torque wrench. I don't have a good way to get on with my torque wrench to those. I hit them really hard with this, with the impact. When I put them in with the impact, they got pretty tight. They were pretty close. I had to take like a quarter turn off with the impact, so it wasn't bad. These I had to put in with a ratchet. So since I put those in with the ratchet, went back over the torque wrench on those. Those were super loose. Good thing I went over that. So here's the painted ones. I painted the bottom, and I'll show you what I use for paint in a second. It's drying, and you know, you gotta remember it's not gonna be perfect, but at least I'm trying to halfway clean it up, make it look nice. Brand new bolt-in ball joints. These ball joints had Teflon on their nuts. The ones that came from the uppers did not. I have no idea why. It kind of baffles me a little bit. So I just threw some paint on it, just to clean them up. This side's done too, with the upper and lowers. And what else? Where's the paint that I used? Oh, I lost it again. I must have taken it in. Basically, I used the VHT trim paint, or a VHT chassis paint. $8 a gallon, or $8. Jesus, man. $8 a spray bomb can. Got it at O'Reilly's. Worked out great. That's what I painted these uppers with. The uppers came out really nice. All I did is wipe them down with some brake clean and shot them. You know, it's chassis stuff. It's not, you know, not the world's not crashing down. And then I have two new end rod or tie rod inside tie rods. This one's pretty good. This one looks like it probably had another 20, maybe 30,000 miles left on it. It's got a little kink in it. I mean, I'm sure it's drivable. What's going to do? Tear up a tire? No, I got new ones, man. And this crossover tube right here, it's under the car. I'll clean it up. And I think these shocks, that's my left hand, which is a weak hand with a torn rotator cuff. Pretty sure those are shot. The original ball joints, or the original tie rod ends were good. The original ball joints, I don't think it's supposed to be that sloppy. Here's the lower one, same deal. This one's a little snugger. But these are factory ball. Now here's the other thing though. And this is the semi-important thing. I'm going to assume, make a base assumption, that these are 20 years old with 200,000 miles. Now, don't get me wrong, this truck does have 200,000 miles on it. It's an Arizona truck. I've pressure washed the inside. I did a buff job on the outside. And, you know, the interior is, well, you can't see it. Interior is all cleaned up. And I have a new dash, not a new dash. The dash over here that was all rehabbed. The only thing that's on right now is some dust. I took everything apart, cleaned it up, no dust in it. You know, no 20 years with the grime. And I also took the dash bezel apart, put new lights in it, polished the glass. So that's doing pretty good as well. You know, obviously my garage is El Trashoed, but you know, it is what it is.